Hello. Hello, lovely viewers. We're here once again. I've got the amazing woman G on my side, and we've got another interesting topic for you. This topic is very, very sensitive, and it's going on. It's a talk, Is the talk in the system now? Everybody's asking why. So thank you very much for sending us this topic. We love it. We're going to talk about it now. G is going to do us the favor, to tell you what the topic is, and we want to hear from you.
Yeah, hello. Thank you so much for sending this topic in. I think, like Josie said, it's something that is going on these days, and I feel the need to talk about it. And I am glad that you sent us this particular topic to discuss. So whoever you are, thank you very much. Right. The topic for discussion is the rate of divorce is so high of late. Why? Right. I feel that people are marrying for the wrong reasons. People are not marrying because of love. Most women are marrying because they see their friend getting married. They are marrying because they have pressure coming from families.
Yeah.
They are marrying because they think they are aging. Look, the time that I got married because I was so much in love with the person. And I am still in love with the person. The number one essence of marriage is to marry somebody you love.
Yeah.
Do not marry because, the person is so rich, or because the man is so rich, he's coming from a good home. Let me tell you, it's not guaranteed that when you marry such a person, the marriage will last.
No.
Because
rich people will not get divorced.
That is it.
And they are the most people that
That
get
is
divorced.
it. Because you married what you saw. You did not marry the person. You see, most marriages are collapsing. People have got so many problems in their marriages because they did not marry for the right reason. Again, I would say they did not marry for the right reasons.
Yeah.
If they had, then they would still be in love. Our forefathers married for love. At the time that they married, all the things that we have today, they didn't have back then.
No,
but then they stayed. They stayed for years. They stayed for years in marriages. And it was so beautiful. Why is it that the youth of today cannot even last for a year in marriage?
Yeah, I would like to say, it's very complicated. It's very sensitive. People ask you, what do you know about love? You haven't been married before, so don't talk about marriage. You haven't been... Well, what I would say is marriage is very special thing.
It is.
Okay? I will use myself an example. I remember when I was young, when I was a teenager, or when I got to that age of thinking about marriage, I always wanted to, I want to get married. I have my dream marriage in my head. And I know the type of person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. You have all this plan. You have if I get married, this will go, this will. Sweetheart, it's sweet dreams.
Exactly.
But I tell you what, when you get married, it's not like that.
No.
It might be whatever plan you had, you will see part of it. But don't forget that you are going to, you're going to spend your life with somebody different, somebody with a different background, somebody that who thinks sometimes different from the way you think. With different people, two different people coming together to make this union. So you have to bear each other.
Yes.
You have to compromise. It's not about you anymore, because maybe when you're single, you used to do things, even though you have a boyfriend, you do things the way you like because it's your boyfriend. We're not married, so I can do whatever you like. Yes, that's what happens in relationship, boyfriends and girlfriend. But as soon as you're married, you settle down, it's different.
That's it.
And I think that's where people start to doubt, is it what I want? Because they think that they have all this fairy thinking that when I get married, this is going to happen. It doesn't happen like that, okay? It changes. Sometimes you wake up and you feel like killing your husband or killing your wife because of what he or she has done. But that's not the end of the world.
No.
That's what makes you stronger.
Yeah.
That's what makes him stronger. You press each other's button, and you learn from there. The next day you learn, next time I don't have to do that.
Yes.
Next time. But some people cannot cope with all the stress, the frustration, the anger, the fights, the disagreements, the misunderstanding that comes with marriage. I think that's what's going on.
See, and what people forget is marriage is a journey.
Yes.
It is a journey full of potholes.
Oh, big ones.
Look, you would
Very big ones.
You would never have a smooth journey in a marriage. It comes with its problems. When the problem comes, do not say I'm divorcing my wife or my
don't
husband.
run away from it. That's the
You
mistake.
need to stay in it together to solve whatever problem it is. When you marry from the beginning, I married my husband when he had nothing. We built our lives together, and today I am proud. I'm proud that I was part of his journey, even though we are not where we want to be yet. But I am proud that I've been part of it from the beginning. When I came, he had only this, I think, 1-inch television, a small one.
All right. Oh, too much information.
Yes, but I didn't say, oh.
Yes.
I'm going to go away because
Did you marry him because
yes,
of that, is it?
Because I didn't marry because of the things that he had. I married because I loved him.
Yeah.
And you see, even though we have arguments, even though we argue, we fight, and we like not fighting physically.
That's normal.
Even though we argue,
we agree and disagree.
we are still together
Yes, of course.
because we married each other for love.
And I think that's what makes the relationship, isn't it?
Yes.
You have to agree to disagree.
That's it.
That's what makes the relationship. That's what makes you stronger. Then you become like a family, you become like a brother and sister. But we're talking about divorce here. And I think, in my personal opinion, view, I think people cannot stand all this. People think that once I'm married, my husband shouldn't say anything to offend me.
No.
Once we're married, my husband shouldn't disagree with me.
No.
Once we're married, my wife shouldn't say no to me.
It's not like
when it
that.
comes to sex, when it comes to buying stuff, it's not like that. When you get married, if you really love the person, be yourself. Say no to your wife, or say no to your husband. Say no to you. We should agree to disagree. We shouldn't go along with everything that they say. So when you go along with everything that they say, yes, and one day you say no,
then the
they
problem
become
starts.
an enemy.
Yes.
Or they start thinking, oh, maybe he's seen somebody, or maybe she's seen somebody. That's why he's saying no to me. That's why his attitude has changed. It's not like that, sweetheart. Even as we growing, we changes.
Of course.
The way we
change.
talk,
Yes.
the bromance, the romance, it changes.
Everything
the way
change.
maybe before even children come along, you used to sit down like this on the sofa
Oh, yes.
all the time, watching telly.
Glued together like that.
But it gets a time that once baby comes,
It
that
changes.
is stop.
Yes.
It happens, but it's not like before. Okay, when that happened, don't say that your husband doesn't love you anymore.
No.
Your wife doesn't like you anymore. Things change when we grew apart, sometime relationship, and we come together. Things changes.
Of
The
course.
time is not on our side for husbands to be sitting down with us all the time, or for our wives to be sitting down. Or we need to bring food to the table. Husband have to work for long. That's one
Yes.
thing. Some women, when their husband comes from work late, they get angry. Where did you go?
Where are you coming from?
Yes, and they question them too much. It is good to question, but don't get angry. Say it in a nice way. Don't push your husband away. Don't push your wife. Don't make him feel like
Useless.
exactly that he's not. Men like that respect. Okay, I mean they say that men are. It's in the Bible. I think we talk about this. That men are the head, we are the neck. Men like to be that. Men don't want that to be taken away. Men want that respect. Okay, it doesn't matter how poor, how rich he is. They want us women to respect them,
Of
to
course.
recognize that
Yes.
they are the man in the house, which is okay. It doesn't make you little. It doesn't make him bigger, but it's something that is been there for generations.
Yeah.
So please don't insult him or don't push him away. Don't make him feel little. Don't
Belittle him.
Tell
Yeah.
them,
Right.
it's
See,
so hard.
all we are trying to
you know.
say is, if you marry, if you are in a marriage and something happens, as matured grown-ups, that is why marriage is for the matured ones. As matured grown-ups, try to solve your issue. Divorce is not the option. Divorce is not the best option.
Unless it comes to that.
That
point.
is it.
Unless there's no way
That
out,
is it.
then
Try as much as possible to work things out together. Make it work. try your best and make it work, and marry for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. When you marry for the wrong reasons, then expect divorce to be your next option.
Yes.
But when you marry for the right reasons, you try as much as possible to solve whatever it is. Let it work, no matter what. You are the woman, and like my mother would say, you are the woman. Make it work. You can either make your home as a woman, or you break your home.
Yes.
It is what you want. It's in your hands. If you know you are in the marriage for love, then try and make it work. Do not let divorce be the option. Look, there are so many married women there who are divorced. Yes, in your eyes, they might look happy to you, but at night when they are in their rooms, who knows if you don't know what they go through. Most of them regret not giving it a second chance. Not trying for the second time. Most of them, if you speak to them, instantly they think, oh yes, divorce is the option. It's like a fashion now. Everybody wears it, take it off. Everybody goes to the shop, buy it and wear it. No.
I know.
Try as much as possible and make your marriage work, and then the rate of divorce will come down. But if you go in there and you feel, oh yes, I am young, oh I will get another one, sweetheart, please.
Good. No one wants it.
Think twice. Nobody wants a baggage, extra baggage.
Especially when you've got children.
Exactly.
Women, it's very hard on us when we divorce with children and things like that. It's so hard. I won't go into that, but like G, you said that. Divorce shouldn't be an option. Okay. Unless that I believe in divorce is there for a reason. The name divorce is there for a reason. Okay. So, for me, before you think about divorce, if the husband is abusing you,
that is it.
Okay, if your husband is beating you,
if he's an abusive husband,
exactly.
Then,
we abuse comes in a different form. We have verbal abuse,
and physical
emotional
abuse.
I'm talking about physical. For verbal abuse, I think we've all been abused.
Oh yes,
but we've abused our husbands, so they've abused us because the insults we put on them, that's verbal abuse. Okay, that can even be emotional abuse. Because sometimes you say something out of anger, you don't realize how bad it's hit that person.
True.
And then later, and when it comes to men, they don't say things, they don't talk of. My husband, for example, he doesn't speak. I have to get it out of him, and he's an emotional person. So there's physical abuse and emotional abuse. So when talk about divorce, when there's physical abuse, because no one should say, even the men as well, not just the women. If you're a man out there and your wife is beating you, please don't hide it. Say it. And the same thing, okay? Divorce should come in when there's physical abuse, because no one should set their hands on you. So yes, it's very, divorce is out there, it's happening, but G said it all, work on it, okay? Marriage is like anything else. It's like having a farm, it's like having a car, it's even having a child.
Oh, of course.
You have to work on it. You have to change it. You have to build your marriage. You have to change your relationship. It's hard. Relationship, I tell you what, sweetheart, if you're out there and you haven't got married, marriage is hard. If someone is telling you, you see all these rich people.
It's all rosy.
Exactly.
It's a lie.
You see the material things, they drive in big cars. It's okay, it's material things. But behind closed doors,
they cry.
Marriage is hard.
Of
course.
Okay,
you cry sometimes, you weep, you get up one time, you feel like you want to kill your husband, you feel like you want to kill your wife, but they are the people that you love. Okay, you get so angry about them because you love them. You get so frustrated about them because you love them.
Of course.
For me, if you don't love somebody and they do something, you don't even care. You don't care.
You don't care.
So you cry because you love that person, but divorce shouldn't be an option.
No.
Work on it. Try hard.
Try
every angle. Ask your husband, what does he want you to do? Ask your wife, sweetheart, what do you want me to do to make it better?
Exactly.
How can I change to make it better? Build it together, because if you move on, where are you going? Do you know how that person is going to come into your life?
Remember,
telling you all the story.
That all that glitters is not gold.
But once you settle, that's another thing. How many times are you going to change, jumping from one
to the other, or one woman to the other?
Do you enjoy people seeing your nakedness? No. It's different when you are a single woman and that, but when you get to a certain age, you have to respect yourself.
Exactly.
There's no point of jumping from one bed to another and with children, all together and all this mess. Please.
Please. All that we are trying to say is, do not let divorce be the option. Just try, whatever the situation is, try and make it work. only think about divorce when you are being abused physically.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. We hope we've answered your question. Whoever sent this topic, please do like and comment. Let us know what you think and feel. Bless up, and we love you all.
Yeah,
Bye.
love each other, husband and wife. Bless up. Bye.